Hello. So I'm doing this one a little different. I didn't feel like. You know what? I'm gonna actually. Hold down stuff. I kind of like. I'm wearing a green shirt. Kind of like the shirt being green screened and nothing else. So it's like the old background. But I'm gonna pull down All right. So I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna be a little bit floaty. But like, let's just keep this going. Let's see how today's run goes. Oh, so yesterday it was nice and cool and warm. Have a little bit of curse, huh? Holy grail. So we have like infinite ammo. Okay, we got two of the worst, shittiest starting weapons. Just about imaginable. But we got two weapons, so it's still better than a pilot start. Even though half of what we're working with is pilot material. Damn. Damn. T-shirt cannon is just bad. That has potential. I mean, when a run starts this badly, it feels like keys are going to be... it feels like I would like it for there to be a bunch of good keys so that I can maybe turn it around a little bit. I was just thinking about a clone run. I was just thinking about like how we had that 1 week where we had like 2 clone runs, or we had 2 clone runs within 2 weeks or something like that, right? It wasn't. I think two clone runs in a week might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but it was a ridiculous amount of clone runs because there've been like 6-7 months between clone runs. Plenty of the time. All right, let's just do this with just the 2. Okay. T-shirt cannon is not very strong, but it has better range. We can switch these up when I get near. Damn it. And it is like technically better damage. Dude, I hate. Oh, right. That sucks. This guy is like, oh boy, I jumped a little bit too soon there. I wish I had started with Smiley. It kind of just depends on, or I wish I'd started with Shades. It honestly just kind of depends on which door you come in, which direction you start the fight from. Ooh, that's my other blank. I don't like that I had to use that. There we go. Tons of t-shirts all over the fucking place. No key. No key. Okay. No key. No key. Yay! And the Phoenix has a weird special place in my heart right now. I don't think we're likely to get a run with a busted Lich fight like that, but I will have to try my darndest in every situation where something like that pops up to pursue that kind of insanity. I actually just I just got back from driving to Nate's house. He was, since I upgraded my computer, I sold him my old graphics cards. And those old graphics cards were top of the line until very recently. And even then, it's still better than the average graphics card. I don't want it to seem like I'm dropping the garbage off at Nate's house. But we did a deal where we did kind of a two for one deal, where he got the current going price of graphics cards. You got 2 of them for the price of one of the current prices, which is down from what I paid when I got them. So, you know, it's not like I'm taking advantage of anybody or anything like that.
So talk me out of it if it's a bad idea. But should I, for $25, get us a table that for outside that doesn't have a lip so it doesn't collect all that water?
I think you just need to be less gross with the cigarette butts. Like
Well, it like rains and collects all that water.
I know, but what are you using that table for? You're out there just like waiting to put all your soft pieces of paper down?
We put like water bottles on it and they use it.
I don't think it's necessary. You do what you want. I think the grossest thing about it is honestly just the cigarette water, and that's...
Well, I'm gonna get the ashtray.
Yeah, I think that, like, that's really what we should be fixing, because we haven't had an issue with that thing collecting water to any serious degree until that pot you were using was on it, you know?
I mean, it always has collected.
Yes, I know, but we didn't have an issue with it. Alright, BSG is alright. It's not clone, but it's alright. And we'll destroy this, of course. I don't know where the secret room is, but I don't have any blanks anyway, so... We'll just ski-daddle. Let me see. Since they increased the movement speed outside of combat, that room is like, it's so much less scary. Ooh, that was, damn, I knew I was gonna get hit somewhere in that. Fracas. Fray. I don't think I can use the.
I'm just gonna get it.
Okay, you were going to get it no matter what. Just
I'm not gonna get it.
get it, Jackie. Just fucking get it. Just like, just don't. You started off saying like, talk me out of it if you think it's a bad idea, and then you said I'm gonna get it even though you said you don't think it's necessary. So it's fine. It's just like, you know, it's not really like a conversation the way that conversations go. It's like a pretend conversation.
No, I hear you. I'm not.
You can get stuff if you want to get stuff, but if you're asking me to like justify the purchase, and I disagree that it's necessary, then that's fine. If you just want the thing, just get the thing. I'm not like in control of your money in any way. Bouncy bullets are always good. The membrane's always good. We do need to hold on to a key because we don't have any water. Water. And I don't like doing the teleport thing. I I know it sounds stupid, but like if there's a fuse and you're not prepared for it, that, oh man, that sucked. It feels kind of like, oh wait, you know, it doesn't necessarily suck. I forgot I had the Holy Grail. I don't know, like, it's one of those things where the game is supposed to be, you know what, now that we said that, we have the Holy Grail, we'll get ammo back like crazy. We should just use our BSG. There's no reason to hold on to this. I mean, there's one reason to hold on to it, and that reason is you shouldn't be like intentionally getting hit and stuff. Get that guy hit twice, because he's the scariest. Ooh. Yeah, so Nate, Jack, and I have been doing our workouts together every day. But this is actually the first time I've, like, oh man, seen Nate in person since he like moved out or whatever you want to call it. After, you know, spending that month here during lockdown. Oh shit! Wow. And it was really weird to see him. Not what a fucking terrible dodge. Not because like I haven't seen him on FaceTime every day, but like he had the mask on and stuff, and he's got a big beard, and the beard is just like sticking out of his mask, like goofily, like pointed forward out of the bottom of his mask. Whoops. And you know, I have facial hair, but I don't have the same kind of issue going on. It always cracks me up to see you sitting at your computer using your cell phone. That's not a good enough gun for a boss, I don't know what else I have, really. I can try to burn him, I guess. And take damage for no reason. Damn. That was a bad call. That's when I should be using it. When he's inactive. Inactive to Nactin.
Alright, I ordered the table.
Okay.
Because I wanted it.
Okay.
So I need it.
Okay. Don't have to justify those things.
You are a floating heaven space, baby.
I know. I called it out. I was gonna do it with the green screen up, but I was like, I wanna just be hanging around.
Hanging around.
Head style.
Covering it up.
Doop, 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 doop. We're definitely gonna be using the BSG on the next floor. Was that you gonna start looking at that quilt stuff?
No, I'm just gonna go finish scanning the specs on them.
Okay. Fine. Nice. And we got the thing back. There's the fuse. There's the fuse that we were talking about.
I tell you, that charger last night, my phone didn't charge all the way.
Are you sure you had it positioned on there right?
I mean, it was charging initially.
I don't know.
Get out of here. What are you doing?
If you moved it or hit it or something like that, it might not have charged.
It's possible. My watch also kept going like ding, ding, ding.
I don't know. Did you keep the paperwork for that?
I think so.
Just make sure it's got the right amount of stuff that it needs. I think we are going to take bouncy bullets. I would have liked the membrane, but you know. Can't always have what you like. I really expected that to be the shotgun, and that's always fucking scary. Don't do it. Don't pull out that weapon. How much is it? Okay, we're gonna get that. I'd rather have that than, you know, than two chests on this floor. Like, double vision is just, it's too good. It's better than two chests on this floor. All right, but we will stop using those two. We'll use these for a little bit. Not because I'm worried about ammo, because I'm not. I can't believe I didn't watch that. I changed my mind because I got hit in that room full of regular bullet can. I think that's a fair reason to change my mind. For two reasons. One, it gave me more ammo for this. And two, it reminded me that I've been kind of just like, wow, that worked well. My mind had been kind of conditioned to have the BSG handle the first part of any room. Two keys for the two rooms. We now have... Oh. This doesn't... We kind of have a way to handle that shit. The way it's bouncing off is pretty cool. But it's just so weak. Ooh, and it's also scary as fuck when it ricochets like that. Ooh. Alright. I probably should have used the BSG when those guys were popping up. It actually would have been a great time to utilize that. Also, it would have been smart to get this before the fight. But that's such a... Seeing that sucks. Oh, why didn't I just go in the room that was right next to... The room that I was right next to. Not a great secret room, but I'm glad I found it. I feel better with it than wondering where it would have been. Knew it was likely. I knew it was not just possible, but likely. And we're not going to be able to afford a single key. But that's okay, because we got double vision. Single keys can keys my ass. Wonder if there's another secret room in here. I already checked, didn't I? No. Didn't I? Didn't I? So here's something that's going on in the world. In Capitol Hill, I need to look up the actual name before. I don't want to say this wrong. So, yeah, the Capitol Hill in Capitol Hill, in the city of Seattle, there's an area they're calling the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. And it sounds dystopian as fuck, but it's actually awesome. In some people's eyes, I'm sure that counts as dystopian, that the the racist, abusive, megalomaniacal police officers have been kicked out of their area. They panicked and fled, and the people of Capitol Hill are proving that, there can be peace without the police. And it's fucking amazing to me. It is absolutely amazing. You already see people starting to like kind of rattle back against it a little bit. They're like, well, police are kind of like they're like a bunch of they're a good part of society. In principle, I agree. In an ideal scenario, absolutely, police are a great and valuable and useful part of society. But in the United States, is not always the case. And it's often not the case. And that is why there's a giant protest going on. Seattle, the city of Seattle has been hit pretty hard by D-bags in cop outfits, essentially curb stomping anybody that tries to peacefully protest. There have been stuff on both sides. You can see it, but and this is something that I like. I shouldn't have to point out, but you kind of do, because people, they like to devil's advocate, and they like to like keep everything nice and centrist and balanced on both sides. The police are the people that are paid and allegedly trained to maintain the peace, to uphold and protect, and etc. The protesters are not. Like, their job, their title, their responsibilities are not those of the cops. Like, it might seem unfair to expect half of the people to behave in an acceptable manner and not, but oh, damn, that sucked. That was over quick. But like, look at which group is the taxpayer-funded peacekeepers, and which group are people that are fucking fed up with being mistreated. Like, civilians, individuals should not be held more accountable than upholders of the law. They should be held as accountable. I can agree with that, but that's not the situation. For too long, it's been the exact opposite, where individuals have to follow all laws and police officers get to pick and choose and work together to make sure that they're not going to be susceptible to the same kind of held up to simple. Like, I'm trying to find a better way to say it, but it's already been said there. Like, police need to be held to a higher standard and not vice versa. I really need a boss weapon. I can't believe I've been hit 3 times on this guy. I mean, I can believe it. No, was it 4 times? I don't know. Do I have enough? Force a key? And if that was the friend one, I'd drop into it right quickly away. But it tweren't. Oh, thank you. I don't know. There's the whole thing. Like, opinions are all over the place right now about stuff, right? And my raid group includes a guy who is active military. He's a really decent person. He really is. But he's active military, and he's kind of a he wants to give much more of a chance to the police. He wants to give them the opportunity to save face. It seems like in a lot of these instances, and so he's kind of like, well, you know, there are other extenuating circumstances, and et cetera, et cetera. I brought up the guy, the old man the 75-year-old man who was shoved down by the police and then just left to bleed out. Passed over. Like, eventually, once they realized how much he was bleeding, they were like, "Oh, there's a camera on us. Let's do something about it." But there was a surprising amount of inaction by a lot of the people who did not directly lay a hand on him, but totally accepted that he was shoved to the cement. Ooh, yeah, baby. And that doesn't make them worse, but it definitely doesn't forgive them. And has it? This is this is gonna be the worst video to date. Oh my god! I forgot I changed the thing. Oh Lord. Oh. I can't afford to not show that, though. I can't afford to start this video over, but holy crap, that sucks. So here's what happened. We'll go over everything so far, just in case you're running. This is embarrassing. But basically, I've been working with the BSG. I have this. I have the Holy Grail. I cannot believe I didn't look up once. I looked up at myself multiple times when I had the screen paused. Yikes. Just fill in the blanks. I might actually edit this one down to not include the first part of this video, but we'll see, because it's kind of hilarious. Anyway, started off with the Holy Grail, so my ammo hasn't been an issue. Keys have been really low, but we got double vision. We got hit 3 times on the, oh my god, damn it. Basically, I've been BSJing for this whole thing. I think I'm just going to put the video up like this, like, look at how dumb I am. And continue to be. Yeah, anyway, people are trying to say, like, you know, this guy might have been instigating stuff. He may have been a cause for a problem. That's not okay. If the story was the other way, if, like, for real, think about it. Think about the world in which two people shoved over a cop and they bled out on the floor. Like that. Do you think there's any world in which that would have just gone without immediate and swift punishment for everybody that was involved? All of this shit happening, like, anytime there is violence to the police and stuff like that, even if it's retaliatory to, oh my god, that was like the best dodging both of these guys could have possibly done with that. I'm hearing about it, and they're showing it, using it to show how rough and difficult it is being a cop during all of this. And it's like, dude, it's not okay. Where are you going? World Market? Oh, okay. Buy some sunflower seeds if they have them. Said buy some sunflower seeds if they have them.
Oh, I'm not going inside.
Oh. Well, don't do that. No. Did you order some with... Oh, we're going to do grocery later. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe how much of this video is going to be. This is like 28 minutes of totally unusable footage. That's insane, man. Alright, let's see if... I still don't feel like super great about any of these guns. Baby boy. There we go. The Treadnought is a great boss to get with this particular situation. Damn, the guns just keep sucking, man. They keep sucking mad dog butt. Let's turn them into money. Check into cash. There might be some coins flying our way from a distance. I don't know if those ones got to me or not. Yeah, I feel like I just got a bunch of coins, so it probably did not. That's probably going to be the one we open if there's only one that we end up opening. Man, this is me at my absolute dumbest. I cannot believe, because I recorded some of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, and one of the things that really sucks about OBS or slobs or any of that is that if you put something in borderless windowed, even though it's still technically full screen, it doesn't count as a full screen application, and therefore it does not pick up automatically. Dude, this run, dude, doodly dood. We don't need more money. Well, let's just destroy this and then go. That's how much of a fan of that Phoenix synergy that I got last time I am now. I can't believe I have. Anyway, moving on. That one's gonna be like one for your ears to really appreciate. I think I need to hold off because I'm at halfway. Yeah, that's a good time to start using that. I don't want to use a BSG too much because we're at the halfway point now. Dude, it'd be real fucking nice though to get like something decent. I don't deserve it for the way that I started this video. 29 minutes of dead invisible air. There's gonna be one more of those guys. Get them frozen. Oh, come on. No, do. Okay. What is that from? Some old video game. Oh, Sonic. Duh. Zoom. Trash. I'm like not even excited to see what's her name. Situation's been so bad gun-wise. Like getting excited feels unwise. Let's head towards the boss. No, we don't want lead skin without like a backpack or something. So yeah, we're just gonna do the boss, and then I guess then we'll figure out the rest of this. The key starvation. I know that it's not actually my fault, but I feel like it's my fault for fucking up the video that we're not getting keys. Ooh. 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 I don't mind using those late blanks at all. Man, the fucking keys. It's like a fucking floor down here with all the keys. Let's go this away and get rid of this gun. Oh, this way again. Fuck off. I'm glad those guys don't have more health, because they would be like the worst imaginable enemy. Oh shit, I thought for sure he was dead. He stopped moving. Fuck. Well, there's all my ammo back. God damn it. It's crazy, you get hit twice in one room and suddenly you're completely full on ammo. I don't have 42. I need it. Like, I need the fucking gun. What is this synergized with? Oh, right. We need to make enough to buy a key. Or do we? Oh, we should have made enough to buy a synergy. But it's a little too late. You doots, doo doo doots, doo doo doots, doo doo doots, doo doo doot. Doo doo dooch, doo 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 doot. There's a video going around of a police talking about how unfair it is, the way that the media is vilifying and basically like complaining about bullying from the media, like completely unaware of like how, you know, saying they're not bullies, they're not showing them as like bad guys, and it's weird because like I think cops for the most part really do believe the narrative that they are the heroes in the stories, and it really upsets them to hear that some people think that they aren't, because that doesn't make any sense to them. They've been told they're the heroes. They're always the heroes. It's always the plucky police. We're gonna get, I know what we're gonna get. God damn it. We're gonna get the fucking ice water snowballer or something like that. Just blue or guanstone. I could also be jumping in pits to avoid damage. That's good to remember. Oh, and that has a weird synergy, doesn't it? Religy is okay with me, for me, to me. We have to remember to use it on the next floor. I honestly just don't know what I have that's good enough. Old Goldie maybe, but like Old Goldie is King K rushing it. That's also great. Okay, let's just keep going. We only got 9 cents, 0 keys. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird when someone is like praised constantly, getting a fair treatment feels like feels cruel to them. And it's like, you know, that's always been the case. You'll see people who always have felt like I mean, President Trump's doing the same thing. Like, he can harass Obama the entire time Obama is in the White House and say he's a Muslim, non-American citizen, birth certificate, etc., etc. Like, he can do all of these things that are like these perceived insults, and then he gets in office and like has to deal with people like having a problem with his policies or his actions or his statements or things like that. And he's like, I'm the most harassed president in the history of the world. No one's been more harshly treated than I have. Because he's never, like, before he was president, he just was surrounded by yes men and ass kissers who, like, basically said, you know, you're great. Don't ever stop being great. And so now he's realizing that, like, he could be insulted. He could be in the same boat that his rivals, that he puts his rivals in all the time, and he hates the way that feels. Like, it's like disgusting to him to have to suffer through that. And it like, you know, it's so oblivious to reality. But everybody's known something like that. It's like, here's an example that's not quite so politically charged. Tyra Banks did she used to have a daytime like talk show or something. She did a thing where she wore a fat suit for like half an hour, and she was in fucking tears because people weren't drooling at her feet. Like, it wasn't that people were like openly insulting her or calling her ugly or anything like that. It was that her expectation for normal is so much higher than the average. She's deferred to at all times. Like, she is a woman who sits above. So being on the level is punishment. It's perspective. Like, she can't imagine what it would be like to live as one of the slobs who doesn't get praised for their beauty at all times. And it's like, there's potential to have a little bit of sympathy for her, because yes, it's not her fault that she's led this life of like of privilege, of never having to question her own appearance or beauty or anything like that. But like, for her to make such a big deal out of something that people around her deal with all of the time is disgusting. I mean, it's not. Maybe it brings more attention to the double standard that, you know, humanity has about attractiveness or whatever. But like, basically, this whole thing was a metaphor for what's going on with the cops right now, and they can't imagine that like people could maybe hate being labeled as criminals without having done anything wrong. Hate an overwhelming perception that you know, that they are fundamentally bad people. Like, that's gotta feel real bad. And that's like, that's the whole point of this exercise as a society, is to show that yeah, wrongfully accusing people, like completely what's the word? Who's in my Discord? Sending me messages. That's definitely a secret. Stop. Man, shitty secrets. For me. For my opinion. Let's see how this works a little bit here. I know there's something about this that like uncaps the damage with bouncy bullets. It is weird, man. It is very, very weird, man. Like, it's not the fastest damage output in the game or anything like that, but it is damage output using the fucking Mega Dowser. It is functional, usable damage from the Mega Dowser. Look at that. Still no keys. This might be a no keys all the way situation, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be, like, too terribly upset. I mean, I would be less than thrilled, but, you know, kind of is what it is. Am I losing frames? No. Well, I mean, I'm losing frames in the game, but I was wondering if I was losing frames outside of the game. What's the synergy? Ah, haha, cast iron is good. I think the police officer in the thing, like, broke down in tears. And, like, part of me wants to be like, dude, how pathetic. Another part of me wants to be like, dude, really, how fucking pathetic. Oh my god, the game is still having trouble. That water is not stopping. So here's something I need to do. It's like, oh, right. I have a reason for all of this that I'm doing. Oh, I always fucking get it as this guy. This water will never stop issuing forth. Okay, so... I know that seems weird. Trust me. I could buy everything in there. That would stop the water from issuing forth. I believe. I'm upset about that. I always get whatever the fuck this thing is called when I'm... Dude, I'm stuck at 20 or so frames per second because somewhere across the fucking map, water is just issuing out of that freaking thing. I can't pick stuff up because it's taking too long. Oh, wait, it stopped. Ooh, that was scary. Well, yeah, no past, so no bullet that kills said past. This is weird, right? This is a weird way to do this. Weird couple of guns to duct tape. But is it? Yeah, I mean, it very much is. We potentially gave ourselves a lot more ammo for the charge gun. Oh, it's so good. But so does that do the thing where it doesn't take any time to charge it? Or is it just now I can't see how much time? Okay, so not entirely sure. It's definitely, I just can't tell. It reloads a lot faster. Maybe that's what the thing is. Because I know there's something that you do with like the makeshift cannon. But I never really knew what the exact purpose was. The frames are going to be terrible on this. Like, we're all just going to have to live with that because I've already, you know, made this bed. Can you just die, please? I don't know. I don't know. I think the experiment has failed. My gun's facing the wrong way. There we go. Just got a dodge roll out of it. That one has to go left. I think it's going to be up top because that other one has to go left. And the shotgun is so fucking strong. Ooh, just get him, please. It's like ammo every other room. Whoa. Hey, and I did go the right way, okay. This is the wrong way. You get an item in that first room, you've gone the wrong way. Boom, ba-doo, ba-doo, boom. I don't have like anything in mind for the boss. There's a big empty head when I think about what we're gonna do for the Lich. So wrong way again, huh? I just didn't want to be in the room if anything was still ricocheting. Ricochet. Where? So that's it. What are we gonna drop to get an item? Why didn't he grab that? Why did it take him so long? That's not an improvement. Let's see. Give it like 10 seconds. If it just disappears, it means he's not going to take it again. There we go. That's an improvement. Now we'll do the same with this one. I think a D rank item, there's almost no chance that it's going to be... Okay, it doesn't matter. He didn't take it. Oh, because the macho brace thing. Yeah. We're going to start off with this. I mean, this thing is going to cause us to take damage. Almost right away. Okay, that was my own thing. We do have 4 blanks. Ooh, that hadn't killed. I was gonna be in a real dill of a pickle. I say that all the time and I don't even think about it. I think that's, I don't know what that's from, but it's good enough for me. It cracks me the fuck up. Look at that fucking insane damage. That's crazy. Damn, that sucked. That was 3 blanks way too quickly used. It's starting to feel like Guile, the hair. Dang. You do do, you do 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 do, you do 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 doodly do 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 do. The guy that we're going to use to break the record, if we succeed to attempt a record break, is actually going to be the Paradox, and that's kind of interesting. Ooh, I gotta find the moment in the video where I realize that the screen is black. Alright, go run overall. That's 411. That's the information for you right there. Maybe I'll do better next time. Who knows?